Oh, shit, about cut myself. All right, everybody, I got to do a mail call. Yeah. The last, what was it? Sunday night at 12 midnight, I happened to run across a post that had something for sale. Something I've been looking for over 2 months. And it's, oh, damn, you got to put the phone just right or you can't see nothing. There's a little better. But anyway, I talked to him at 12, and then after I talked to him for a little bit, he's like, well, is there anybody on the group that can verify for you, or, vouch for you? And I'm like, no. I said, well, I know the guy that owns a group, or that runs it, that, I guess started it. And I said, I know J-Vent, he sent me a knife last year. I said, he'll vouch for me. He says, well, he said some other stuff. I ain't trying to be rude. I ain't trying to be offensive, but, people get burnt. And I said, I get that. And I said, well, I'll ask around about you too. I said, I don't want to sound rude either, but figure, if you're worried about it, then, maybe I should be worried about it too. So I didn't get smart about it, but I was upset, but I understand it. It was $130. So I had to make some calls, try to borrow some money. And it was a tough one, but, I stayed up all night, I messaged this person, that person, oh damn, what was the name of that group? It starts with a J. The guy gives away knives and stuff. People send him knives and care packages. He does this like Christmas thing all year around, where he'll box up a knife and a small knife and a sucker, some paracord, and this and that. And he sends it to people. Sometimes he sends them $100 knife. Sometimes he sends them a $10 or $5 knife. It just depends. People will send this to this person, that person. But he's doing this, I guess, for a couple of years now. But the name is just, I'll put it in the description what the name of it is, because he has a YouTube and a Facebook, and I love watching his videos. This man's got some nice knives, but every knife he's got's like 100, 150, 250, 450. Then he'll get a couple of knives, he'll sell them, then he'll buy other knives, and people make donations, to his PayPal, and he uses that for shipping. That way, he gets help with shipping. People, send him knives and money to ship stuff to people. But it's a really cool group, and I've got some knives that I got put aside, but I just ain't had the extra cash to do it, because every time I get up some extra cash, I see something I want, or I borrow money for something that's worth $130. But it's for a birthday present, so I don't care. I just might take 2 months to pay it off. But anyway, I'm going to give the guy a shout out. He's on YouTube, or he's on Facebook. I don't know about YouTube, but he did me a good deal, because this is worth a lot more. And it was free shipping. It was $130 shipped and everything. And these are a lot more than that. Plus they got to pay tax and shipping. And but his name is Jeremy Lawslor. He's from Texas, so he sent it out Monday. And it's kind of funny. When I got a hold of him at 12, I said, look, I got the money. I've got to put it in my PayPal so I can, send it to you in your PayPal. Well, I wasn't able to do that till Danielle got out of school. I went and picked her up, and then I went to Walgreens to add the $135, because I had to pay taxes and all that to my PayPal debit card, MasterCard. And it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So I went on their called the PayPal up to find out, you sent me a debit card. How do I use it? Well, come to find out, you got to get on your phone, and you got to go for add money. It took forever to find that button, and I got lost twice trying to get back to it. But it tells you what, Dollar General, Rite Aid. It wasn't Walgreens. So, but you go and hit it, you put in how much you want to send, and it gives one of them things that they got to scan it. So cool. It was I put in 132. It cost $3.95 to do this. Well, I put it in there. They did it. It's $136.95. I go outside and I check my PayPal. I got $3 in there. Check my PayPal. I got $3. Well, I looked on the receipt and it says sent to this account. I looked at my debit card and it ain't even close. It ain't even close. So I looked at my other debit cards. They sent the money to somebody else. So I called them up trying to figure out, hey, I want my money. And it took 30 minutes before finally the woman's like, well, it might take 24 to 48 hours to vouch that this really happened. I said, look, I'll send you the receipt. You give me a text number and I'll email it or whatever. And I said, look, I need this money now. I said, I was supposed to pay for this hours ago. It is now 5 o'clock. I got to have it done before 5 o'clock. And I didn't know it, but when it finally got the money and sent through, he was at the post office. When I told him I had the money and I was loading it on the thing, he actually went to the post office so he could mail it Monday. So he's a good guy. We talked for quite a while and everything, and he's going to keep his eyes open for a different knife. You know, he said if he finds anything good deal, he let me know. But you know, I don't spend $130 on me, not on a knife. I'll spend it for somebody else, you know, birthdays or Christmases and all that. But you know, if I want something like that, I'll swap. I'll try to swap to get it, which I'm going to swap to get anything. But this guy needed cash; he had to pay some bills. But oh yeah, yeah. But see, Woodcraft, I'm using your knife, and see, it's still like new. I ain't hardly used it. I got to get my fat wood out, so I got to start cutting it. But yeah, y'all see? Hey. Huh? Did you have any drinks? Oh, I was just wondering. Because I'd say if you need something cold, I got water in there. It ain't really cold, but it wasn't really that hot today. Oh no, I got some Sprite. You gotta think about it. You really want this knife? Did you really want that knife?
No, Danny.
No. I've already talked to the guy. I got me something else. That's why I've been asking if your birthday was coming up, because okay, well then come get your birthday present.
Don't be joking with me.
No, it's yours.
Man,
and it's on camera, so it's on camera, so I can't lie.
Y'all heard that, right? This guy right here.
Now you remember my birthday comes up in July, so it's actually before your birthday in, what'd you say, September?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do you like I did Joe. For his birthday, I gave him a tackle box and rod and reel for my birthday. He gave it back. Then his birthday come up, I gave it back to him and he used it. Then when Christmas come up, he gave it back.
Oh, so I got to give it back?
Then I told him he ain't never gonna get the damn thing back again.
What do you do? Give it back what you gave him?
Huh? Yeah, we kept swapping back. He never did fish. He didn't need it anyway.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, but you didn't pay attention to it close enough. This one's mine.
Well, I was playing with this because a minute ago I took it off there and it was...
See? I found that one from a friend. I told him, I kept hitting around. I've been looking for it for 2 months and all that. He knows I got this 2 months ago. But I kept hitting around. And plus, I've been talking about it on my YouTube videos. And I was hoping you wasn't never going to watch none. Because I kept saying I'm getting it for a friend's birthday. And I keep asking you when's your birthday. You should have friggin' picked up on it.
Yeah, you got to understand it.
But anyway,
work got me crazy.
He tried to take mine. He's tried to buy mine, and I wouldn't get rid of it. And I told him if I find one, then I'll get it. And for $130, you could not beat it because these cost $135. Their tax was like $13 and something. And then, yeah, I mean, I think the blade's got something different, a different name or something on it. I didn't. No. Dude, as many knives as you gave me. See? Or maybe it does have the same name.
Yeah, yours is black.
Yeah.
Mine's gray.
Okay. Turn around. Is it the same?
Yeah, everything's the same.
See, mine's a W33022.
This is a 29. Well, that's the...
Mine's probably newer. But he kept it. It looked good on the screen. When I seen that, that's why I'm like, dude, you want to swap? I'm going to borrow. See, I tried to borrow. That's why I was trying to borrow $100 from the other day. All I had was $30.
If I would have had it, you know.
Well, I know. Well, when you offered me the 50, I almost took it. Then I got thinking no, but that's why I tried to get back with you. to say, hey, if you got 130 on your debit card, you know, buy this, and I was going to give you the 130 bucks. Because I had a hell of it. It took me almost 2 hours to get this thing paid for. But anyway, I'm back at the lake again. Even though them other fish were rotten, I'm just here to play today. We got about an hour before dark. And I'm waiting on the gator. There's a 14-foot gator. He swims up in here, but you could barely, kind of like that stick there that you could barely see in the water. That's what he looks like. And it's kind of hard to see him with, you know, because I'm level with the water. If I was up some, so if I ever see him again, I'm going to get up on top of my truck, or maybe Bob can get up there. Because I want to get a video of the gator for y'all. That sucker's huge. Yeah, Daniel's boyfriend's talking about, hey, I'll jump into wrestling. I'm like, you dumbass, you ain't gonna jump into wrestle. Then the other day when I picked him up, Daniel's like, hey, John, tell him what you did. He's, oh, yeah, I wrestled a gator. I said, yeah. And I said, you didn't lose a limb? I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, what was it, a farm gator that people play and pet with? I said, you ain't gonna jump on no 14-foot gator's back and wrestle it. So for one, you got to get behind it, and I ain't gonna see you going out there swimming up behind it and trying to wrestle it. Hell, the gator might turn over and scream out, give it to me, give it to me. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all watching. But yeah, I've been for 4 days waiting for this knife to come in so I can give it to Bob. I've asked him every day about his birthday so I wanted to give it to him on his birthday, but his birthday's too far away. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Thanks, everybody. And God bless y'all.